Another Vets on the River was held Saturday, August 15th on the Namekagon River, part of the St. Croix National Scenic Riverway. Veterans from Sawyer and Washburn County participated in the paddle.
Just take a moment of silence, just to get everybody to kind of, let's think about that special friend that we had that we just, one of those times where all of a sudden you go, God, I wish I could really go paddling with so-and-so. Take some time to think about that. And family and friends. Because I, along with everybody else, also believe that when one's deployed, the family's deployed.
Your name?
My name's Bob.
Bob, and where are you from?
Hayward.
Hayward. So, have you been on one of these before?
No. Boy, there's a lot of clams in this.
There is. God, there's just loaded with clams. This river is just full of clams. The white spots, those are clams. They're just all over the place. This is a live clam from the Namekagon River. That thing is huge. And there's just hundreds of these in there in the river. It probably indicates a very clean waterway.
For just about anything that's set up, you can use it for musky.
So Jeff Butler, what are we doing out here today?
We're paddling a nam.
It's Vets in the River, right?
We're paddling a nam. Yep. We got somebody fishing, we got people paddling, we got Renee back there thinking about wild ricing. What's on the river is just getting vets and family members out on the river paddling. The simplest thing is you just get out on the river and let the river do its magic. You try to, there's a lot of chattering and laughing going on. Sometimes military bantering, we call it. And then that usually goes away, and then people just enjoy the river. What's going on the surface of the water is telling you what's going on the bottom. That will show you the riffles. That will show you where there's rocks. And then once you get into a spot where there's a lot of riffles and a lot of
that's all right.
bubbly action on the surface.
There's a sturgeon down there. That thing is huge. Is he still there?
Here he is right here.
Oh, yeah.
Here he is right here, coming right at you.
Can you skirt him over here?
He's right over there.
I got the video.
Going right down, right towards Jessie.
That thing was
Here
huge.
he is, right here.
Whoa.
Right here in back of me.
Take a little short lunch here. Sorry, are you that Brad Pitt character or are you that other guy? What is this plant? What is that plant? Okay, so what do you think of this, Vets on the River?
I think it's awesome. You get to float down with a bunch of vets and have fun, splash each other every now and then.
Yeah.
Frank, we're going to get you to take a group picture.
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Vets on the River! Yeah, it's actually
On that little corner run where you kind of come around and...
Yeah, she just got over. Well, I went right, she went in.
So Robin, we're on Namekagon, Vets on the River. What do you think of this?
Oh, this is great. Perfect day. It was too hot to stay home. A lot of good friends. Really enjoying it.
How about this whole aspect of veterans? You're a Marine Corps veteran.
Yes.
Hoorah, right?
Hoorah.
Hoorah. Oh, come on, you do better than that.
Hoorah!
All right. So what do you think of this whole aspect? You're a Marine Corps veteran, but being out here with other vets?
It's good. You get to meet people you don't know, but we all have something in common. I showed up and one of the guys I work with is here, which was kind of a surprise. Perfect day, perfect weather, perfect people.
What's happening here is just an example of the Namekagon River taking in veterans. We're on a trip together. We're having great camaraderie with one another, making new friendships. I like to call this through the Vets on the River program is Namekagon healing. I mean, we have a lot of different veterans from different wars, you know, Vietnam, peacetime veterans, Iraq, Afghanistan, Gulf War, so a lot with similar experiences. And as I'm going down on our kayak, I'm hearing different veterans talking to one another, opening up to each other about their different experiences. So we've been doing this for a few years now, and getting new people out each time. It's been great. You saw earlier, we got to see some fish and
Oh yeah, we got to see some sturgeon.
yeah, it was
amazing.
really great. So a muskie, someone said. Someone saw a muskie. But
Yeah, muskie. Yeah. So what kind of input have you gotten from people who've been on this trip? I mean,
the kind of input that I've gotten from this is it allows a lot of veterans to have an alternative form of maybe some people would call therapy, just a different avenue to experience some peace from any of their pastime experiences. It's kind of, usually I get that a lot. It brings them a lot of peace, and just being able to meet people. I mean, Frank, you know, as a veteran yourself,
Sure.
a lot of us, we just all have these experiences from the military that only sometimes veterans can relate to us. So
Sure.
that,
and we all get to tease the Marine Corps.
yes, there's a lot of teasing going on, and I've been hearing a
What?
lot about the Air Force. So
Air Force who? You're Air Force?
I'm Air Force.
I
Yes.
thought you were Army.
Nope, Air Force. So
Oh, yeah.
a lot of people like to pick on us. But
Oh, why?
we stand our ground. I don't know. We have the best food, I guess, and
Coming into Whispering Pines, this is our end, this is our destination. We're at the end of the That's in the River trip.
So, but no, it was just another successful day. We just had a great group of people come out. Had some people that have been on it before, and then we got some new people, which is always a plus. We want to try to get as many vets as we can on the river. And today we had Vietnam vets, Iraq vets, peacetime vets, you name it. I mean, we had them out here, and everyone enjoyed it. We saw a huge sturgeon. I think everybody got a chance to see some big fish, especially about that 5-foot sturgeon that was underneath our boats. And the biggest thing is just the talk going on and the quiet time that everybody got to enjoy.
So I heard someone was saying that you're trying to encourage this idea around the National Park Service.
Well, I'd like to see it go to different national parks.
Yeah.
I know there's other vets doing some really great things in other national parks, other rangers that are veterans. Veterans first, Rangers second, you know. So there's other programs out there. It's just trying to connect the dots and trying to get us all doing the same.
Yeah,
We're doing the same thing.
Yeah, they wouldn't necessarily have to be canoeing or kayaking, but just
No,
some kind of activity in the park.
Yeah, well, see, I think every national park has a gem or a resource. Ours happens to be the Namekagon and St. Croix River, so that's where it becomes it's just a natural fit for us to be doing canoeing and kayaking and fly fishing trips with Rivers of Recovery. And on Monday we open up our fish camp on the Namekagon, where it'll be a guided fish camp for 6 vets, and 2 of them are returning Vietnam vets. One's a POW, and they just had to come back. Their counselor begged us, kind of, please let these 2 guys come back because it changed their lives.
Okay.
So that's the kind of stuff. That's what you want to hear.